Hello, I'm Jen. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you're returning. I do appreciate all the support. I hope this message finds you doing well. So, it's going to be a general collective reading. I refer to you as the viewer, okay? Sometimes I watch my own videos. I'm not even gonna lie. If it's drawn to me or something resonates later, a few days later, I'll watch it. So, I'm included as well. Keep in mind that you are responsible for all your own choices from hearing any reading from any reader, okay? There's a lot of great readers out there. Just use your discernment for all things. Some things are going to make sense if it's for you, and if it's not for you, it won't make sense. Just leave it where it lays, okay? Check out the box below the video to purchase the oracle decks I've designed, such as the FeralSpirit Oracle deck, FeralSpirit Soul Care deck. Connect with me on Facebook to check out my artist page. And also email me if you need anything, okay? So the intuitive message is square hole, round peg. It'll work. This has been haunting me since Monday, okay? It started out as a joke. This is Palo Santo. I just bought some today. It started out as a joke, and then it actually, like, literally, I found myself trying to put a rug in a square box. And I just chuckled because that was funny. So, square hole, round peg. Normally it said round peg, square hole, but for some reason, that's what's up. I went to a breathwork workshop to, it's for awareness. It was actually really helpful. I shared a post from my friend Noelle. She has a meditation, nostril, breathing through your nostril meditation there. Definitely try it. Check it out. It helps you bring more awareness to your body. So it was really helpful, and I am very grateful that I was able to participate in that. Let me see if I can get my words in a row here. Currently, it is, my phone will do its thing, May 16th, 2026 at 6 p.m. Michigan time. Okay? I think that's everything. I did all the setting up and all the things, so let's just go ahead and say a little prayer for us and see what the message is. Thank you, the Most High God, Holy Mother, Holy Father. Thank you for helping us receive clarity and guidance from this message. Thank you for helping me be of service to my fellow, the viewer. Thank you for helping us grow in love, wisdom, and understanding of not only you, others, and ourselves. Thank you, God. Alright, what is the message? I did try to crinkle some of these up to see what the deal was. Or I could change up the energy some. So, we'll see. There's 3. That'll work. We'll take it. Alright. Trust is the union of intelligence and integrity. You have a deep appreciation of the arts and music. Good beginning is half done. Something about a letter. 9, 38, 22, 40, 58, and 2. There's more letter. Something about a water sign. 8, 23, 22, 10, 34, 49. Now, when I call out charts, these are all upright, by the way, guys. When I call out charts, when I call out signs, somebody here is drawing a map to something. I think it's a directions. I'm seeing directions. We've got an envelope, and it's going to be black ink is what I'm seeing. Somebody's drawing with an ink pen directions on an envelope to something here. Yeah, so anyways, check out your birth chart. It could be your sun, moon, rising, north node, Venus, or Mars, or it could just be the energy, okay? I highly recommend your birth chart. What is it? That awesome chap at Color Me Crazy TV says, subscribe if you haven't already to that astrologer. So far, him and Rick, just Rick, are great astrologers. I like the way, though, that Color Me Crazy explains, breaks it down, like what we're going through with the energies. So, your I cannot talk. Somebody might have an accent, okay? Or somebody might just try to break up the energy or shift the vibe by saying things in a really funny way, okay? Think Adam Sandler, stuff like that, that kind of humor. So, alright, anyways. The way your birth chart works is it's not an end-all, be-all. It's more like a map. You can follow it, but there's also detours. There's, side roads you can take. So keep that in mind when you're looking at your birth chart. Alright, I feel like somebody's going to get a message here. I feel like somebody is finally trusting. It's like some sort of self-doubt's been removed, okay? I hope this is making sense, and I hope you're following me. Somebody here could be an artist, or some sort of musician, something about creating something. You could be a Libra or a Taurus. I feel like somebody also might be giving someone a gift of some sort, okay? So, and I feel like where you are thinking that, like, I'm just starting, you're already halfway over it. Like, it's already halfway done. You only got half more to go. Whatever that means. For whoever that's for. All right? So, I don't know if I read out those numbers. 8, 23, 22, 10, 34, and 49. I'm going to read them again. You're welcome. If you didn't go back, you could just rewind. It's a video. Anyways, okay. Thank you, God. What are the clues for this reading? All right, we have an important date. What are the clues for this reading? Thank you, God. We have Q, C, something here about quintessential X, eyeglasses. Somebody could wear eyeglasses or they could see something here. What are the clues for this reading? Thank you, God. We have M, S. These could be your first name, middle name, last name, initials as well. We have U, something about MSU. Somebody could be a Michigan State fan or alumni or student at MSU. I'll try not to judge. February. If you're from Michigan, you get that. Anyways. Piercings. Somebody could have piercings, or they could be an amateur or professional piercing artist. Something here about body mods, body modification. Also, somebody vapes. They mod their vape, though. That's a little old school these days, but alright, I respect it. I respect it. Alright, August, you could be dealing with a Leo. February, you could be dealing with an Aquarius or your social network. This is something to do with some sort of intuition about your social network. It's also Piscean energy. And as well as with August, there's Virgo, somebody's habits here. We have rings showing up, what they're committed to. Hat as well. Somebody could wear a lot of rings. They could have piercings. They could have eyeglasses. They could wear a hat frequently. Or this could be someone's crown chakra awakening. Awakening. I feel like somebody wants to see someone. There's also a strong, it's not for children, 18 and over. Strong sexual energy here. Some of us, something about that, some of us. I feel like somebody is trying to keep someone else out of something here. It's almost like, I feel like covering their eyes. Like they're trying to keep their eyes covered. Interesting. Very interesting. Somebody here is extra small. They're petite. Something about that. I feel like someone here is either small, medium, extra small, somewhere in that. So this is someone who's, or either that or you feel small. You feel short in stature, like in your ego. Okay? There's also that vibe as well. I feel like somebody got some sort of information here in Michael. Got some, it doesn't necessarily need Michael. It's just the name I'm hearing. I'm also hearing Sam. Guess we're doing this. Okay. Something about SoCo, Southern Comfort. Somebody wants to see someone on Monday. This is giving me like, can you please come into my office? That kind of vibe. Something here about us. Something here about a motorcycle club or motorcycles. It is Blessing of the Bikes this weekend in Michigan. Be safe if you're out there and about doing all that. Please. I feel like somebody here has been heavily, they're getting some sort of information or something here. It's like somebody didn't want someone else to see something. And now that they do see it, it's like piercing. Okay, it's piercing. That August energy, that Leo energy is giving me heart chakra energy, okay? And what that's, it's almost like somebody is getting some sort of truth and it's hitting home or hitting their heart. Definitely could be hitting their habits, okay? This could be like some truth to do with like a routine you have, something about work or, excuse me, some sort of habit you have on the daily. You do this on the daily. It can be a Leo, could involve a Leo. I feel like somebody here as well, something about Massachusetts, Mississippi as well. Interesting. something, this is a Spanish word. It's a Aztecian deity. I cannot name it. It's the Exitol. It's the dragon, the flying dragon, something, or snake. I can't name it. I'm gonna look it up out of respect. Just out of respect. There's no so just Burt Reynolds on a bear rug was the last thing I googled, just in case anybody's interested. Your name could be Burt, your last name could be Reynolds, your name could be Reynolds. Let's see, Aztec deities. All right, Aztec deities. There's one that flies. Maybe I'm thinking of here we go. The goddess of fertility, beauty, and female sexual power. What did I say? All right, this is spelled Xochiquetzal. I have no idea how to say that, though. Okay? So, I will show you. It's definitely not what... There's another one I'm seeing in my mind's eye. It's not this one, but this is the name I'm hearing. I don't know. We'll dig a little deeper, because I feel like this is super important. That is the name I'm hearing, okay? But there is this... I wonder if it's Mayan, I'm thinking. I spelled deities, or yeah, deities wrong too, but whatever, close enough. I don't want to take up too much time of the reading looking for this stuff, but I feel like it's rather important. Maybe it's Mayans. I'm going to try Mayans, okay, because I feel like, as I look up over my glasses, that gives me a head rush. Something here is intoxicating. It could be some sort of feminine energy or a female, not necessarily one and the same there. But there is, they have flashcards from Mayan gods. That's pretty cool. I need all the decks for all the things. All right, Mayan gods and goddesses. This does not have a name. I see the one I see a picture of the one that I'm seeing, but I don't see the name. Alright, that's it. What is this name? Okay. It's like a dragon bird. Kukulkan, the feathered serpent deity. Alright, so I'll show you. That's what I'm seeing, but that is not the name I'm hearing. The name I'm hearing is the last one. So I don't know. This is represents as a Mayan mythology. It's a feathered serpent deity representing duality, wind, and water. Okay. Oh, okay. We do have water, and I just said somebody's going to get a message. So you could live by a river or something here. About that, okay? I'm getting out of that. I don't know. Somebody definitely is of a different faith path. You could be Aztecian, Mayan, Hispanic, Latin, Latino, any of that. We have doses of truth coming out. So there's going to be some sort of communication here. It's just throat chakra energy, okay? So this is where somebody has a truth to tell you. I feel like this is giving me more of that. Can you step into my office, please? All right. Thank you, God. What is the message for the viewer? Wow, that took, I hope, you know, if you weren't interested in all that, you just kind of skip through it. But whatever. Small doses and alert. Something about small doors. Something here is very small. Okay? I'm seeing Alice when she, in the movie, in the film, the Disney film, where she has a small door and then the bigger door, and she's eating and drinking. I think she's drinking and eating things, and, like, her size is just going up. Maybe somebody made you feel small. somebody could have made you feel small, but actually what you're getting is a new start here, okay? And I think there's something here about someone's habits. You're committed to something, viewer. I don't know what this is, though. Somebody is definitely on guard. They could also have a bitter taste, okay? This is confidence. Your confidence could be shocking someone, or I feel like this is happening right now, okay? Time is now. More heart chakra energy. So whatever the information is that somebody got, it hit them in their heart chakra. If you see smoke, I have an incense going in my... have a cat palm here, naturally. So, yeah, if you guys can get a cat palm, it's victory. Palm trees represent victory over your enemies. I have many, well, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 in my house. 4 of Wands. So it could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, strong Aries energy, something about April. All right, something here about January and February as well. So January is Capricorn and Aquarius. This is your social circle. Outside. I feel like somebody is outside perspective, just so you guys can see. I feel like somebody's showing someone some love here. They could be, this could feel heavier than it actually is. I feel like it's good news. Something here about golden energy or a golden aura, okay? Strong with that yellow and that gold. I'm even noticing it back here with my painting. So you could have a golden aura. They're very, I don't want to say rare, because I feel like what we call rare is actually more common. We just can't see it. So, all right, let's get one more, though. Somebody here is giving someone some advice from their heart space. This is a truth. It's a truth. It's a hard truth, but it's a truth. Shapes and colors, a go fish game. This is also 1 on the top here, and we have 2 and 4, something about December 4th, and February 4th as well, and January 4th. Something about during January and February. Interesting. 1, 2, 4, 5. Somebody skipped a step. Alright, we have 7 on the bottom. Guess I'll flip that up, because I did shuffle it. I don't know what was there, though. Alright, thank you. Got 17 minutes already. Wow. Alright, so there's an ending, right? I did say you're getting a new beginning and coffin. This is a Lenormand deck I made. This is something here is just, you know, somebody's been mourning something. I feel like somebody's getting the truth about an ending as well. Like I said, there's a piercing through the heart here. I feel like somebody's giving someone some advice. Yeah, they have anxiety. Viewer, I don't know where you're at yet. I feel like, you know, you could be the one getting some advice here about some sort of flaw. This is giving me, like, giving yourself grace. Okay, you could definitely be a Leo here. What is the clues here? Thank you, God. Yeah, key. Openness. Yeah, somebody's giving you some sort of revelation here. I feel like you're free of something, okay? This key is what opens the door. Somebody could be an earth sign or a fire sign. I did say... Capricorn energy for some reason. Yeah, oh yeah, because the January, February vibes here. Alright, one more please. Thank you, God. What is this about for the viewer? Alright, tree. Growth. Yeah, somebody's giving you a truth. Somebody's giving you a truth, okay? That helps you grow. This is a truth. It's uncomfortable. I feel like it's, can you step into my office? This is like somebody that you feel you respect, you admire, okay? They have some sort of authority over you, and I feel like it's willingly that they have this authority. Like, you have given them this authority, okay? Willingly. It's not your boss. It doesn't feel like that. It feels like somebody you admire, somebody you respect. It's an outside perspective that you go to get some truth from. You have anxiety, right? So about an ending. Something ended here, and there's some sort of anxiety. I feel like you're going to get some sort of information that helps break you free of any bonds or chains that you have to this ending, whatever that ending is. You're going to get a truth, okay? And I feel like you've known that in your gut for a while, okay? You've had some sort of indication or inkling that there is a new start happening for you or another person you're connected to. It's almost like you have to grieve the ending, okay? And I feel like this is happening right now. Somebody gives you the key right now. All right, we'll get one more. Mountain. Yeah, this, I feel like it's been kind of hard. It's been an obstacle, difficulty, hurdle, impairment, struggles, challenge. Yeah. This outside perspective is somebody very helpful. They can be somebody you have a commitment with, okay? Promise, honor, partnership, cooperation, cycles. This is somebody who helps you see your blind spots, all right? If we're going to look at the Johari window aspect of things, kudos to those of you who do understand this and recognize this. I had a friend that brought it up the other day, and I didn't even know they knew anything about it, so I was super delighted that they did. Okay, so we have sorting it out coming out. Anyways, all right, somebody's trying to figure out something here. What are we figuring out? Thank you, God. Let's some more clues for this. 2020 on the clock as I look. So this is definitely some sort of connection. Definitely could be an Aries or something about April. Somebody's evolving. Something here is evolving. This definitely could be where somebody's, you know, that self-doubt's gone. So I feel like somebody is getting a lot of encouragement here. A lot of building up of energy, like self-empowerment, like stuff like that. Somebody's got someone helping them feel empowered. Somebody's building someone's self-esteem up, okay? They're giving them the tools anyways to build it up themselves. So we have 10 cycles. Somebody could be a Libra or a Scorpio. Some sort of justice and change here. Whatever this ending is, it has brought balance. It seems like, I feel like you might have thought it didn't, okay? Square hole, round peg. You might have felt like it, you know, it wasn't doing anything, but this whole entire time, it's been helping you evolve. It's whatever it is you've been dealing with, it's been helping you evolve and break cycles. And I feel like somebody needs to offer you this. They need to give you that perspective. And I think that that's what this person does. This person that you allow to have authority over you could be like a mentor of some sort, especially with that Libra energy. All right, so we have the card of Slave coming out. 17, 71, and 8 are numbers. Inferior, lack of personal power, weakness. That's all done. You've evolved. I feel like somebody here has transmuted some energy, okay? With that 8 energy, it's giving me the infinity symbol. Also, it could be a Leo that's done this. Or a Leo could be involved somehow, or something about what you're creating with your heart space, right? The things you love, your heart chakra energy. We do have another 1 on the bottom here for idiot, foolish, lazy, uneducated. I feel like that is where this is that grace-giving energy, okay? Where somebody just is like, you need to give yourself some grace. Self-forgiveness has been on my mind today a lot. It's always weird when you wake up thinking about things and then other people speak them, right? And that literally brings it into existence. Until then, it's just in your head. It's just a thought. Do your choices support or disturb your soul? I feel like I'm going to spit in the corner of my mouth. Anyways, sorry, that's gross. Ew. Sorry. Do your choices support or disturb your soul? Well, it supported me and it might have disturbed somebody else. So, let's carry on here. Alright, what are some more clues? Thank you, God. Alright. Where do you see the value in this? Okay, these are questions that you can meditate on. You can ask yourself. That's why I designed this deck, to help you. To help whoever was using it. Okay, we have Omega on the bottom. Something's closed. You've closed out a cycle here, definitely. And I think now you're questioning things. You're asking yourself these questions, like, what is it I was valuing about that? Why did it take so long? This could be about a connection, right? Sacral chakra energy. Wow. And then you're taking charge. Alpha on the bottom here. So, yeah, I feel like you've gotten some help. Somebody's helped. It's almost like somebody's been just like hand on the back, gently guiding you. It's almost like you couldn't see. Maybe you lost your glasses. I don't know. But there is something here about someone didn't want someone to see something, but they see very clearly what's happening or what's going on. So let's go ahead and get some tarot and see what is that, you know, what the actual energy is here on top of all this. Because somebody is trying to figure something out. I feel like they're getting advice. Somebody tried to hide something here out of someone's sight and it didn't work. It came, I feel like, full circle. So we have the Ace of Wands coming out. Definitely fire energy. So somebody could be a fire sign. Alright, what is the message here? Thank you, God. What is all this about for the viewer? It's about a relationship, a connection. Now, this doesn't have to be romantic. This could be a friendship even, or a family ship. Definitely love involved. We have the Queen of Cups. There's a water sign, Cancer energy. And also with the Two of Cups, Cancerian energy. So it's, you know, we have some sort of, when fire and water hit, I did say in the beginning, there is that sexual vibe, right? And we have that fertility goddess's name. Whether you worship that or not, it still exists somewhere, you know? Okay, so we have that fertility vibe going on. And that is, you know, feminine energy. So it's like what happens when fire and water meet. Steam. is what happens. So I feel like somebody had to mourn an ending in order to evolve another connection. Please tell me more about this. Thank you, thank you, thank you, God. What does the viewer need to know about this ending and this new beginning? You definitely got a new beginning because you have the Ace of Wands. We also have Justice coming out, that Libra energy. Something's being made fair and right here in a connection. You could be a fire sign and an air sign, or a fire sign and water sign, or air and water, or air and fire. I think I said that already. Or water. Yeah, anyways, you get it. Somewhere in there. Six of Wands, yeah. All right, viewer, there's a victory here. There's a tension here. It's interesting. I did tell you that this palm trees are victory over your enemies, okay? And I learned that because I looked up Palm Sunday. I was simply curious. I'm like, what the heck is all this Palm Sunday stuff about? So, I did look that up. More Leo energy with the Sun card coming out. Six of Wands, Leo energy. So there is some sort of a victory being gained here, okay? Justice being brought to a connection and fairness. I feel like this is giving me, whoever your mentor is, they're right on the money. Like, you know to listen to them. We also have 1771 still coming out, okay? I just noticed those numbers. And it's still an 8. So this is like, you've closed out a cycle, you've evolved, okay? It might be an infinity symbol, but I feel like this is more like a 4-dimensional, 5-dimensional infinity symbol that you're working with. You're like, oh, let's shift it 3 degrees to the right, and we'll see another angle here. That is the vibe, okay? Where's the viewer at in this energy? Viewer, let's go ahead and get where you're at before I clarify this. Where's the viewer at in this energy? We did have the Queen of Cups, now we have the King of Cups. So you could be a water sign, okay? And you could be having these feelings. You could be recognizing that while you were mourning that ending, somebody's like, yeah, but it has purpose. Your pain in that situation has purpose. If you hadn't have had that pain, XYZ, we don't know, you know? So it's like, you don't know. So you might as well choose what you want to believe. That's what all of this experience is about, folks. You know the facts, okay? Use your truth to look at the facts. Your truth to look at the facts. If it's your truth, is the truth, okay? The truth doesn't hurt people's feelings. They just get let down because their truth wasn't the truth. Hierophant is what's popping out here, just so everybody can see. That's God. Okay, this is like faith. Traditions. What are your establishments? Okay, what do you do? What are you devoted to? So, and we have the Fool on the bottom. Lots of new mindsets. Lots of new beginnings here. Lots of taking... There's something here about faith. Okay? So, maybe, viewer, you just had to look at things with this King of Cups energy. This is someone that doesn't talk about their feelings. They feel a lot. They're very, I feel like they're very intuitive. They're very creative. Like the Queen of Cups, this is somebody who shows how they feel. They don't express verbally how they feel, okay? This chap wears, like, they have wings on their throat, but I feel like it's more like not going to tell you, they're going to deliver messages, but I feel like they're going to be uplifting messages, and not necessarily for your own benefit, viewer. I feel like that's something that maybe you don't do. Maybe you're the mentor here helping, okay? It's possible. You do not have to be male presenting. You just masculine energy. You can be, though. Okay, somebody could have a buzz cut here, and somebody could have long brown hair. All right. What is the energy for the viewer? What's this viewer's energy? Okay, so we have the King of Swords coming out. Oh my God. King of Swords coming out. I don't take cards off the floor, so we're going to put that back. But this is just indicating that somebody is trying to balance out their feelings with their brain. Okay, this is head and heart energy. Trying to make love logical. I have found myself many a times this week saying, all is fair in love and war. I'm a big believer in that, okay? And if you think... Anyways, I'm not going to get into my philosophies on that and why I think that to be a true thing. But, you know, somebody here is kind of like that. Like, it all makes sense. It all balances out. What is the viewer? Tell me more about this King of Cups energy for the viewer. Thank you, thank you, thank you, God. All right, so something here just keeps slipping right out of the way. It's like 7 of Wands, okay? So this is not giving up, standing someone's ground, blocking, defending energy. Somebody here, I feel like somebody was trying to keep their feelings out of this situation, and they can't because there's a connection here. It's a very passionate connection. There is a connection. What's fair is fair. Something about 6 of Wands, victory. Anyways, all right. Somebody's getting some attention in a connection. I feel like that it's been a challenge. It's been a challenge to get attention in this connection, and I feel like somebody might have felt inferior. What is with the cards? It doesn't matter how I catch them, what side they're on. Wow, that's the Knave of Swords. Somebody's spying, something, information somebody did not like. Somebody got some info they did not like. All right, King of Cups. Please clarify this energy for the viewer. The Fool came back out. Thank you, God. All right, Aries energy, Scorpio energy. One more, please, for the viewer. Thank you. See how they're staying on the Ace of Swords. So obviously you needed to know that. So somebody sees very clearly what is going on here. Six of Pentacles on the bottom. So it's an exchange of energy. Oh, wow. Nine of Cups. King of Wands. Definitely fire sign. Somebody's anxious here. Somebody's trying to conquer their anxiety in this connection. Whether it's you or somebody else. But definitely there's Six of Coins. I feel like there's some sort of equal give and take. Okay, there's an exchange. There's also a message. I feel like somebody is going to give somebody directions to their house. And this is a leap of faith. I feel like somebody is sitting. I'm seeing like somebody sitting in here in their truck. Okay, and they're writing down on an envelope, like, directions. Like, I'm seeing roads, you know, you just draw a line and a line. Anyways, very interesting energy. Very interesting energy. There is a start here, and I feel like it's because you're coming out of this grief energy, okay? And with this new start, it's like, things are more fair. They're more balanced for you because you dealt with that grief. And also, somebody here is very supportive in the sense that they kicked you in the bum to get you to take action in this scenario, okay? So, viewer, I feel like you see the truth. You're the one taking the leap of faith. And I also feel like you're the one that usually empowers people. But then this energy, this is a huge indication that I feel like you're going to finally speak up and express yourself. Maybe like, hey, I was going through a rough patch back there. You've evolved to the point that, and you've closed out cycles that now you understand. It's like you've learned how to speak, okay, is what I'm getting here. Where you thought something wasn't going to make sense or fit, okay, I feel like you finally figured out, square peg, round hole, just so everybody sees it. I think you finally figured out that actually this could work, okay? So you definitely have a new start here. You got two aces. I mean, that's great. What's this truth about? Two of Wands, I've decided, okay? Seven of Swords. Wow, somebody might have, in the Knave of Coins. So with that Seven of Swords and that Knave of Coins, yes, I feel like somebody's going to express the truth. They might have been, there might have been some sort of strategic betrayal here with an opportunity. And I feel like it's weighing on someone. And there's a mentor here, energy-wise, whether it's you or somebody else. There's a mentor here saying, you need to get honest. You need to tell the truth. Ace of Swords, okay? And I feel like that's what that King of Swords energy was somebody's trying to figure out, how do I, it's like almost like, how do I keep myself together when I admit this, all right? This is like that vibe. Also, like, somebody here is being asked to step into an office, and or, you know, that vibe where it's like, can we talk over here? Can we talk in private? That kind of energy. And I feel like it's because somebody's seen something and they need to clear it up, okay? And there's something here about strong vibe of gaining clarity with the truth and getting some sort of information that clears up a bunch of stuff. And it is because, viewer, you take a leap of faith. It is because you change how you communicate. Maybe it's because you realize how you feel, and that's where you take your leap of faith. And you're going to feel, this is new for you. It's okay? This is like somebody figuring out after, you know, I thought coffee went on cereal for years. And it's like somebody introduced you to milk. Okay? And you're like, oh, you can put milk on cereal? Okay, that kind of vibe. It's like somebody introduces you to a new approach or a new way of doing things, and I feel like you take them up on it. Okay, with that, I'm going to leave that this whole thing here. For you, viewer, this is great, and, you know, congrats on this victory. You're going to make something very right in a connection here. A connection, I feel like there's a lot of passion behind what you're doing. There's also a lot of passion involved in who you're doing it with, okay? That doesn't have to be romantic. It can be, but I feel like there's some sort of feelings involved here mutually with you and this other party. All right? Hope this helps. If nothing else, it's entertaining. Till we talk again, many, many blessings.